Namaste to one and all. Today our topic is centrifugation, a separating technique in the lesson Is matter around us pure? Here in this topic we are going to learn what is the principle involved, how the process is done and what are the uses. So let's start. Here this process centrifugation, it is used to separate the cream from milk, and it is a method of separating the suspended particles of substance from a liquid. This process is carried out by the machine called as centrifuge. Sometimes the solid particles in a liquid are very small and passed through a filter paper. For such particles, the filtration technique cannot be used. So, the mixture is rotated rapidly so that the heavier particles in the mixture settle down to the bottom, and the basic principle of centrifugation is that the denser particles are forced to the bottom and the liquid, being lighter, remains at the top. Here in this picture you can observe a centrifugation machine which is run manually. We have to rotate it so that we can get the centrifugation process. So here we are going to learn in this particular video about the centrifugation machine which is run electrically. Here we are going to use a particular type of test tube which is having a narrow end at the bottom. You can also see the volume which is written there. This calibration also you can observe there. Exactly we can take the particular amount of the milk or blood, whatever the colloid is there, we are going to separate it. Here mainly we are going to do this process to separate the cream from milk, and even whenever we go for the blood test, they are going to separate the different type of components which are present in our blood by using this centrifugation technique. So just observe this. In this test tube we are going to pour the colloid. Let us take the example milk. After pouring that colloid into the test tube, centrifugation test tube, we have to close it. Then after that we have to insert into a machine like this, and whenever we complete all, here you can observe 6 places are there. We can insert all the 6 test tubes there, and whenever we switch on this, here it is going to rotate in a particular manner with the help of the centrifugal force. All the denser particles are moving away from the center and lighter particles are going to move towards the center. Okay, so with the help of this centrifugal force, here these denser particles are settling at the bottom. So after removing this, after switching off and removing the test tube, we can observe the cream is going to settle at the bottom and we are going to get the milk at the top. Okay, so like this we can do the centrifugation process where we are using the property that is known as denser particles and lighter particles, and the force used here is known as centrifugal force.